Fair enough, fair enough. Let's just get started. Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Up. Oh, the stinger failed entirely. Oi! Oi! Oh, mate.
Hi.
Oi.
Hi.
What kind of... Why you bring technology failure with you? Oi.
No, it's you. It's you. It's not me. It's you.
Oi. What is this curse?
Valorant is saying so much poop.
ちょっと. Hey.
Wait, can I make myself like bigger? Is that possible? Wait, it is? Is it?
Yeah, this is literally just tracking whatever you're showing to Discord, so hi.
Oh,
Hi.
so like I could take my top off. Oh my gosh, I could take my top off on the screen.
Yes, you could. My stream has
Where
had
did you get-
worse before.
I somehow I'm kind of curious, but I kind of feel like I'll regret knowing, so never mind. But okay, I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ruri. I'm a cosplayer, but also V-stream sometimes, all the time actually nowadays on Twitch. That's all. I don't know how to introduce myself to people. That's all you're gonna get, I guess. Hello chat. Hello
close
Eagles
enough,
chat
close
as well.
enough. Actually, that's one of the most succinct introductions I've had, actually.
Well, what are you supposed to say? Like, I've had like 10 years of mountain climbing experience, which I don't, by the way. That was a lie. But yeah, what are you supposed to say?
Oh, the usual. Most people just say what kind of streamer they are. If it's a VTuber, it tends to be, yes, I am
honestly,
this VTuber,
I don't
that
know.
VTuber.
I try to say stuff like, oh, I do like chill streams, but then people catch me talking about pee on my stream. So I don't know, man. I don't know what type of streamer I am anymore. But I think my ideal goal is to offer like really chill vibes. But I don't think we're getting there yet. So yeah.
I'm just gonna say there is a ridiculous amount of booba just floating around screen. It is just oi.
it's not that big. Come on, it's a decent size. I think.
You are saying this to the fella which opted for flat chest instead. Hi.
Oh, but like it's not that big, I think. Although I think Kaiman would disagree because he said he had to rig the boobs individually. Like each boob he had to rig separately because they're too big. So I think Kaiman disagrees, but I wanted to make it bigger initially.
Huh?
And then yeah, and in the end I stopped myself because I was afraid of looking a little too ridiculous. But so it's just like this right now, which I think it's an acceptable size.
Yeah, you know, let's move on to the next question. Hi. So, what inspired your design?
What inspired my design? Actually, it's because Kaiman and I were talking about like mobile games, and we're talking about like Azure Lane and like this other game. I can't remember what game, but we were talking about that. And then we're talking about like the gown. So I was like saying that I would really like a gown. I also wanted a model that kind of looked like me IRL. So I guess that's because I cosplay and I want people to like also look at the other stuff that I make aside from streaming, and also hopefully if people like my cosplays and stuff and they pop by my stream, it's not too big of a jump. I guess I didn't want them to feel shocked, like what the heck, who am I looking at, you know? So like both of those things combined, and also the fact that like I really want to have like huge ass like boob with no consequence. Like I don't want back pain in real life, so I'm not gonna get like, I don't know, like G cup implants or anything, but it's nice to have it like virtually, I guess. That's why my design is my design right now, because I can like have big boba with no consequence, and also wear fancy clothes every day. Yeah, that's why. Also, the halo is purely for like, I don't know, man. I just like the aesthetic, and Kaiman also like the aesthetic, and we're like, yeah, let's just go with it.
Fair enough. My initial thought when I saw the halo was like, is this just Arknights again? Kaiman.
Yeah. We were talking about like there are so many like mobile game references we were using when we started out designing initially. We were like, oh, okay, look at this game. This game is really cool. Because Kaiman also likes like Arknights and Azure Lane and stuff like that. Like we have similar gaming interests. So we were talking about a lot about that, and we used a lot of those initially, and then it just kind of grew from there, and then it kind of became what it is now.
Oh God. You know what? Fair enough. Alright. So let's go through the model process with you. So from design all the way up to actually getting your model moving. How's that for you?
Honestly, I did absolutely no. Okay. I was gonna say I contributed absolutely nothing to this process. So basically, what happened was last year in like November, I think I had the idea to make a model of my own. I think in December of last year, I had the idea to make the model of my own, and then I talked about it with Kaiman like briefly because we were just chatting about stuff, and I was saying, hey, like it would be nice if we could like design something together if you would like, and you can rig it if you want. And then at the point he was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. So we kind of talked a little, and then we got to designing, and then from design to actually getting it drawn by Sky Papa and like actually getting rigged was like super long process, because we didn't finalize the design until like later, because I was super busy in December like with my trips and stuff. So we only finalized it in like February, I think, or January, and then I had to pass it to Sky, and then Sky was like, "Okay, I'll like draw something up for you real quick." And there's a lot of there was some back and forth because it's only Sky's second VTuber model. I don't think he plans on doing any more. Honestly, I think he only agreed because we're personal friends, and I was like, please. So there is some bumps along the way because he didn't really know how to split the model, and then in between kind of was having to give instructions. But the challenge about this was that actually because Sky only speaks Mandarin and Japanese, and then Kaiman doesn't speak either of those. So I was the translator for that.
Oh boy!
Except that I was so I don't know any art terms. So when they were communicating, they were "Oh, the line something," and I'm just "How do I translate that? I don't understand what you talk about." I was "What is this term?" So in between, they had to explain to me the meaning of the terms they were using. And at one point, I think I was just "You know what? Never mind. I'll do it myself."
Oh god.
Yeah, and I was "Oops, sorry." So that took a while, and then after everything was finalized, Kaiman had a schedule to rig someone else's model, actually Hiyumi's model, because she was preparing for her new outfit. So then he already agreed with her prior to me. So I was yeah, no, it's fine. I can wait until you're done with that project, and then you can come. You can do mine. And then so we took it was a half a year long kind of thing from conception to the final work. Honestly, I wouldn't say this is the final work because there's some expressions that I wanted him to add.
Oh dear.
That I haven't gotten back to him about this yet because I've been so busy preparing for graduation and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is the final. I feel there's more that I want to add to the model.
You know what? Fair enough. Happening to be friends with the straight shorter hentai artist though. Hi. Interesting body you've got there.
No, actually I don't remember how we started being friends. I think it's also because Sky's from Malaysia, and he's actually geographically we're pretty close. So I tend to have a lot of Malaysian friends as well, cosplay wise. And then we kind of have the similar social circles in terms of going to cons and stuff. So I kind of just met him coincidentally, and I was oh hey, I love your art, because that was around the time that he was I think he has an art that trended for the graphics card thing. So that was around the time that he was trending for that. I was oh hey, you're that guy, and he was yeah, I'm the guy, and he's pretty funny. He likes memes, I like memes, so we kind of bonded over stupid memes on Facebook, and we just became friends. I see. Yeah, but he was the one who stopped me from getting bigger boobs on my model, honestly, because he was wait, let me try drawing it for you, and then he was this is too big, I'm sure you'll get mocked by your friends for this size. So I was okay, fine, let's tone it down a notch. So yeah,
this is the notch down.
This is the notch down. Yeah, this is me settling for less.
This is the notch down.
That's right.
Quote unquote, what size is this supposed to be?
I don't know actually. I was just you know what, just make it big. I didn't even think about proportions. I was just go ham with it. Do whatever you want.
To a certain extent. Good God, just
no, but this is me settling for less though. So I think I should be praised for this because it's me compromising.
Just don't you feel a tinge of back pain just looking at that? Even the littlest bit.
That's the good thing about doing virtual, isn't it? You don't feel it. Also, I already have back pain, IRL, so it's fine.
Okay, this is just immersion, I guess. Then this is just immersion. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it's very immersive. I already have terrible back pain. In fact, I spent almost $2,000 by buying a bed for that's like, I don't know, supposed to be good for your spine and stuff. Cause
You know
like,
what? Fair enough.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm already super immersed in the whole like I have huge titty experience.
Hi. Hi. Meanwhile, I am currently using a second-hand bed. It is a single bed. It is being shared by 2 people. This is hi.
Ooh, sexy.
Hi. Anyhow, why VTubing specifically?
Honestly, the short answer would probably be because I don't want to do makeup every time I come on stream. It's troublesome and it takes a long time. And also, you gotta like clean it off after you're done streaming, which is tiring for me, honestly. Also, I wear glasses, and I hate the idea of having to wear contacts on stream because I hate looking at the screen with contacts on. So that was one of the biggest reasons why. And I also hate doing like my lighting setup because I have my entire like PC set up in my living room, which doesn't give much space to do like proper stream lighting. So I have to every time like, because I do get sponsored game streams sometimes on like my Facebook or whatever, and they would require me to, you know, show my face and then like do IRL stuff, and then I would have to like carry all my lights out into the living room and then keep all of it after the stream, and that on top of with like all the makeup and stuff is just honestly too much of a goddamn hassle. So I just like thought VTubing is I don't know. I thought VTubing is easier in that respect because I don't have to spend so much prep time. Like honestly, when I do IRL streams, I take like anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour to prep for them, lighting, setup, and like, you know, makeup, outfit, whatever.
Yeah.
And then an hour after that to clean up and stuff. So I really hated that about streaming, and like I kind of want to focus more on the content. So yeah, VTubing has been really good for that respect. Also, like, you know, giant booba all the time. That's great.
Fair enough.
Honestly.
Fair enough. All right. I may as well throw this in right now. But hi. Wait. Oh god, my net is chugging here and there. What have you done? What have you done?
It's not me. It's you. It's definitely not me.
Oh god. Actually, no, it's fine now. Anyway, you are still pixelated as hell here and there, but anyhow.
Yes, I can see that. I'm watching the screen.
Go on. It happens. There is one way around it. We can switch that method maybe, but this is working fine so far. I'm gonna settle with what works.
We'll just see.
Alright. Anyhow. May as well throw this in. This is just what I use for shorthand for curveball questions and all that. So, do you still have your old model lying around?
I do actually. Is it still loaded on VTube Studio? Wait, let me check. Let me check. Do I still? I do still have it.
Alright, go ahead.
Wait, let me see if I can. Wait, will it load? I've never loaded. Wait. Scale. Oh my gosh. Will it show? Will it show?
Yeah, it's showing up.
Oh, hi. This has been a long time. Wait, maybe I should give me a second.
Sure.
Second. Maybe I should ping the people on the old Discord. Maybe they could. I'm just gonna be like, come in for a surprise.
Sure.
Give me a sec. I don't know why you do pixel art for the stream.
John B, that is not how pixel art works. But hi. Let me do something of a quick secondary introduction here. Hi. So, back last year, I was helping out at a little VTuber agency, kinda, just based here in Australia and whatnot. And hi, we had one talent, one person that we were trying to develop at the time, one person that was very hopeless with technology and all that.
Oh, I'm back, Lamau.
completely hopeless with technology. Yes. Anyhow.
Lamau.
Hi, put the webcam back on.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh my god. Okay, that was almost perfect timing for that.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi. So yes, we had an agency back a year, almost 2 years ago now. Almost. Jesus Christ. Anyway, the talent we happened to scout was someone who was god awful with technology, but we saw a lot of potential with. And hi, we recruited this potato over here.
It was me. I wouldn't say I was bad at my job. Technology, don't know how to use PC. I don't know how modern technology works.
Hey, we got you up and running eventually.
Oh yeah, we figured it out. We figured it out somehow. I don't know how, but somehow we kind of got it up and running. But anyway, I don't know if any of my viewers are kind of here, but like this is my old model. I actually think the tracking for the new one is slightly better. I don't know if you agree.
Oh yeah, it would be. Cayman has improved over time.
Well, that is true. Wow, it's been like, wow, it's been a while. I definitely have to say. Also, so I like that my boba got bigger. So that's great. I'm evolving over time.
Oh, right. So, okay. As part of promotional material and whatnot for this particular VTuber at this agency we were doing, we decided, you know what, we'd go get some art. You know, find a couple of interesting artists out there, commission some art, use stuff for like thumbnails, promotional stuff, whatnot. Hi. So we could use almost every single piece of art, except the one that emphasized the booba way too much. Way too much.
But no, I did post it on Discord though, that art.
Hi.
Eventually, because like I figured like, you know, might as well use it, honestly. Like it might as well be seen into the world, like by the world, because it's already been made. To be very fair, I didn't think that it would look like that. Like I didn't think that it would turn out like that. I think Ego didn't expect it either, because when we saw it, we were like, what the fuck is this? Like not in a bad way. It's just like we were shocked. We were like, oh shit, this shit is yabai AF.
Hi. Everyone kind of froze for a moment in the agency. We were just like, oh, maybe I should have just put the NSFW part off. Hi.
Also at that point, I was trying to. That was my say so arc. Oh hi Nian, long time no see. But yeah, at that point, that was my say so arc. So I didn't post that for obvious reasons. I am now out of my say so arc. I have decided to embrace the cringe. Once you embrace your cringe, you are free to accept your true self.
Embrace the cringe, you say. Embrace.
Yes, I have embraced the cringe. So yeah, it is what it is, I suppose.
All I can say is the booba just got that much bigger. Why?
Yeah, I'm in my villain arc now. Twas right. I'm in my villain arc. So transitioning from like Tilda to like Ruri is my villain arc.
Hi. Anna. Tuning in every now and then, or just seeing that you kept streaming as Tilda and kept it up for the entire year was still just like, god damn, okay.
Honestly, I feel like Tilda is like my passion project. Cause I actually I haven't said this much, I think, but I started streaming as Tilda mainly because I wanted to see if I enjoy streaming without like the whole, like without the support, the level of support I would usually get. Cause I was thinking like I don't know, man, like what if internet fame got to my head and I thought I was being interesting or something. So like, so like, oh man, my head is so big, man. Tilda's head is so huge. Wait, let me make her smaller.
This is a very appropriate person to have rated right now. Hey Rio, thanks for the raid, thanks for the raid. We are currently in the middle of an
Hello,
interview.
Raiders.
Hi, hi.
Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about my villain arc.
Hi,
or
hi.
more like, I am talking about how I'm in the villain arc now. And then back then, that was my non-villain arc. But yeah, I would like to think a part of my current... I would like to think a part of my current like new design is motivated off of Tilda's design. Like I feel like there's some like reminiscent like a reminiscent style. I wouldn't say that it's completely the same, but like reminiscent style. Also, I think Sky's art style fits me a little better as now that I'm no longer say so.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, the design for Tilda was initially just meant to be, yes, this is going to be somewhat marketable. Well, this is meant for marketability, and the kind
definitely
of,
say that
yeah.
Tilda got a lot of compliments on the model, because after I stopped streaming, I showed like I showed the model to a lot of people, because initially I didn't tell my friends because I didn't want to like, you know, I wanted to do it like in secret. I wanted to see if I enjoyed like streaming, and if like I like I don't know, like if I was interesting enough for people to stay and watch, I guess. And then I, after I was done with the whole Tilda thing, I was like, hey, you know, I used to stream with this model, and then give me a sec.
Hi.
Wait, give me a sec. Sorry, my friends are asking if I want boba. They're like, do you want boba or order boba now? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't tell what you're trying to tell me from your hand gestures. So I had to mute to talk to them. Because she was like frantically waving, and I'm like, what are you trying to tell me?
Frantically waving just for boba. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, I wanted to see if like I could do it, and then I actually enjoyed streaming so much that I thought I'd just continue, you know. But like, yeah, as a in my villain arc now.
Hi, because right at the end of the time of you being Tilda, I was like, oh, this one's actually seeming to enjoy it a fair bit now. Oh, bit of a shame they're graduating. Oh well.
I do enjoy it, actually. Yeah, I do enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. My like, I think I learned a lot from my stint as Tilda, and then it's a lot of the stuff I learned. Not enough apparently, because I still scuff my audio. But
I was gonna say, how were the singing lessons?
Oh, they actually, I felt like they helped, but I'm at the stage right now where like I kind of know I suck, but I don't know how to be better. You know how you discern, like you develop a discerning taste for music now. So now you know where like your mistakes, like you can tell where you're making mistakes. And then, but then like you're not good enough to fix those mistakes by yourself.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
I did improve though, I think. It's still, I also would have liked a teacher who would like, I don't know, because I think that instructors, like the singing instructors here, are more like, how should I put this? Like they like English music, but I mainly listen to Japanese music, which is like a very different genre in itself. Like not just language wise, but like the styles of music. I find like for English pop and Japanese pop, it tends to be still quite different. So I was like, I felt like our creative directions didn't really match that well in that respect. But they were good though. Like I did learn a lot. It's more like I have evolved exactly enough to know how bad I am, but not enough to be better.
Yeah, that's a good enough start, at least. That's a good enough start. Some foundation.
It's so, well, I would say that probably I would try singing in the future more, I guess. but yeah, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
All right, we did get you to sing in Chinese at one point.
Yes, yes. It's very work in progressy.
It was okay. It was okay. Like nothing ridiculously amazing, but no, it was okay. It was okay.
It was okay. I still think I'm at.
As much as
I
the
am
mixer
the
roasted the
okayest
hell out of
singer
that,
ever. No,
it's all good.
I
It's all
think the
good.
thing about mixers are that because they're hearing something I'm not hearing, but the thing is that I'm a beginner, so even if you tell me something like that, I don't get it, so I can't. So it's like if you tell me something, I'm like a level 5 like Pikachu, and they're like level 100 Rayquaza, and they're like trying to tell me some deep shit, and I'm just like, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, your model has a tongue.
Hi,
Oh my
hi.
gosh, I
This
didn't
has a
notice.
tongue.
That's super cute.
There's actually a redeem that is literally just me licking my hand.
Oh my gosh. Wait, let me see if I can redeem that. Wait, is that like a really high level redeem?
Hi. Fairly.
Oh, you can change your hairstyle. Wow, that's cool.
Hi. Oh god.
Okay. I lick my hand. Okay, it's 5,000 points. Never mind. I'm too oh, thank you. Thank you, Kasuka, for the redeem. Do it, Ego.
There. Ow. Hi.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm super pixelated. Why? Never mind.
Hi.
Also, the Tilda model, it looks like it doesn't do well with green screens.
No, it doesn't.
Like, look at it. It's so green.
Hi.
Around the edges.
Right. One of the things that we probably forgot to tell you was hi. Whenever you're using the tilde one, just switch your VTube Studio to like a black color picker.
Wait. Yeah, I used it. I used the black one for a while. The thing is, I feel like if I switch it back to black now, I would forget to switch it to the other one. So then I'll find it a hassle to switch to green again. So I guess everyone's just gonna have to deal with this.
Yeah,
as they do deal with my bullshit all the time. They don't have a choice.
Wait a second. Are you? Wait. How do you put your VTube Studio into your OBS, by the way?
I use the virtual camera. Is that not how you're supposed to do it?
Yeah. Wait, you don't use a game capture?
I used the game capture before, but I find that the virtual camera is better though.
Yeah. Wait. The game capture is usually better because you can just tick on transparency, and then it'll.
No, but like the game capture captures the what do you call that? Like the additional buttons on the screen. But the virtual camera only captures your model, so I prefer it that way. Honestly, for the transparency wise, I find that both are similar for the Ruri model. So I think it's fine. But for Tilda, it's the game capture is better just because of the green.
It's usually because when you use the game capture, if you're using the black outline or the black background, it will completely cut out the black background and just leave you with a light black outline instead. And that's just meant to look like regular line art, basically.
Yeah, it does look better for Tilda actually, like a lot better if I use game capture. But for you can hide the buttons now for game capture. Wow, that's so cool! I didn't know that right now.
You can do that. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hi. Anyhow. Suppose we just switch back on topic then. Hi. And not reminiscing on the past for now. Hi.
Okay,
you can swap back if you want.
Yes, I am done reminiscing about the past. I'm gonna go back. And then we're gonna have to like do this. There we go.
Hi. Well, welcome back to Villain Arc, I suppose.
Well, I'm glad to be back in Villain Arc.
All right. So next question's relatively simple one as well. So, alright. Do you mind just going over your choice of platforms? Because, yeah, you use a fair few, actually.
Actually, I just use everything. I used to. Okay, so the reason why is because I started out really early in cosplay. So like, I've been doing it for about 7 years, and back then Instagram was still fairly new-ish.
Okay.
So so that was like the new thing. But then back then we used Facebook, right? And then we slowly people slowly transitioned to Instagram. So I had both at that point, and then what was I saying? Oh, right. And then I started. So I've been using that for like the past, I don't know, gazillion years. And then I started using Twitter mainly only because I wanted to try out VTubing, like, because like after Tilda, I was like, I'm just gonna do my own VTubing stuff, and then I thought like a better way to interact with VTubers is probably through Twitter. So I made a Twitter for that, which I am overwhelmingly shocked by the amount of support I receive on Twitter, because I didn't expect to grow this fast, honestly. But so I made a Twitter, and now I have like, what, I don't know, 12,000 followers, which I honestly didn't expect. Like, thanks for liking my cosplays, I guess. But yeah, I didn't expect that. and then I made a TikTok also because someone was telling me something like, oh, because I've been shadow banned on Instagram for the longest time, like for an entire year.
Yeah.
So like my post reach was super shit. I was super upset about it, honestly. Like I wasn't like, oh, I'm crying every day kind of upset, but I was just kind of like pissed, like low key pissed, like every time I post something, and I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty sure people enjoy my content. It's just that they're not seeing it at all. Like it didn't go and explore anything, and it didn't show up on my followers' feeds. So it was super bad. And then someone's telling me like, if you try posting on TikTok, for some reason that gets you out of the shadow ban. I don't know what kind of like luck mojo thing is going on with this, but I tried it and it worked. So I just kept doing TikTok. And then one of the other reasons why I'm doing TikTok is also because like, people constantly steal my photos to make videos on TikTok, so I figured I may as well just make them myself.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
People clearly want to watch it, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll just do it. So now I basically use like everything, including Twitch, but I'm not very good at keeping up my socials, honestly. Like still bad at tech, as I have been when I started. So I just kind of like try to know what I'm doing at the moment only. Like if I'm using Twitch right now, I'll try to figure out Twitch only. And then when I stop using Twitch, my Twitch brain turns off. And then I switch to like Twitter brain, which is why I only learn like really minimal amounts of things at the same time.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair enough. Jeez. Hi. Having virtually everything at once. Oh. Okay. In that case, hi. Mind going over your creative process when it comes to cosplaying then? So, from the ground up, say you just pick a random character, where do you go from there?
Okay, so I'm gonna use Genshin, I guess, as a point of reference, because I think that explains it the clearest. So when Genshin first came out, there wasn't many usually I buy my costumes off of like AliExpress, but at that point when Genshin first got released, there wasn't many like shops, like costuming shops making the costume. So if I pick a character from scratch and they don't have like, they're not popular, or like if they don't have like commercialized shops making them, then usually I would think about how the costume is made. So I would look at, like, for example, my model right now, like it consists of maybe like the top, and then the top connects to the skirt, but actually you can make it in two parts, and then also like the inner top, like the bra, you can separate that. So usually I would think about how to source the materials, and because like if I source the materials myself and get someone else to make it, it's often cheaper, so I would think about how it's made and roughly how much I would need to make it. if the costume is like widely available, as is most costumes now, honestly, I would start going online to look for whichever shop that has like the ideal like costume fabric texture, outlining and stuff, and then I would go shop for the wigs. And that's also a troublesome process because I have a smaller head size than like normal, like the average person, I would say. Like my face and head are slightly smaller, so wigs have to fit your head well. So you have to look out for which shops. Like it's always trial and error with these things, but once I buy from a shop once, I kind of get a rough gauge of how like big their wigs are, how thick they are, and like how well they fit my head, and how different the actual product looks from the picture, like color wise and texture wise, stuff like that. And then after I do all of that, so I see if I want to I'll usually I'd see if I want to monetize the character. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So if I do, then I would like maybe set up a coffee goal, or I'll like plan for like posters or a photo book. And then if I don't, then I'll just buy it, just like regularly. If I do, then it'll be after that sort of planning process. And then I look at the shoes as well. But sometimes they wear like generic shoes, so I just modify them from the shoes I already have, like high heels or whatever. And then after all of that, I look at their eye color, plan the contact lenses, and then I plan. And after I get the costume, I would like plan ideas for a photo shoot. And how that works for stuff like Genshin is usually I would try to use, like if I have the character, I'll try to use the character a lot and like listen to their voice lines and see how their model moves in the game to see how I can like better pose and like come up with kind of ideas that suit the character. So usually that would after that I would plan for a photo shoot depending on if I have a really strong concept or not. Sometimes I'll let the photographer decide. Sometimes I decide. It depends on the character and like how much knowledge each of us have. And then I would also plan if I want to do it with a friend. And if I do, then I'd have to let them know to, get their own costumes and get prepared as well. So it's a long process. It takes like maybe 2 months from like conception to like actual execution, honestly, with like the shipping and stuff. So yeah, I also sometimes do like I scroll a lot of social media to look at like other people's cosplays just to get like makeup inspiration. Like sometimes I would see like a character that I think like maybe a certain cosplayer portrays really well, and I'll try to study her photos. Like, so I would think like, oh, maybe she did her eyeliner this way, or maybe she used a different eyelash, or like maybe her posing is really good and stuff like that. I would study like different elements of the picture to see what I can learn and incorporate into my own cosplay. So it's actually quite a long process now that I'm vocalizing it.
As you said, 2 months. Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
Now that I'm talking about it, I'm just like, wow, I spent so long doing something like that. Like I spent so long to make something, and like people take like 3 seconds to look at your photo on Instagram, and it almost takes me like time and money to go for photo shoots and stuff. So like after that, there's still the post editing. So it's like special effects, fixing whatever like skin texture flaws, or fixing the shoot angle, and like a lot of post color processing. Like that also takes a while.
Yeah, just post-production.
So yeah, I probably spend like most of my when I was in school anyway, I spent most of my free time doing that.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, then last year I also spent a lot of my free time streaming a soda. so that took up a lot of my time.
Ow. Anyway.
Actually, I don't know if any of my followers noticed, but last year I was super inactive on my personal on my personal social medias because I was so focused on doing the Tilda stuff that I was like I didn't have time to do something else.
Yeah, you hung in there. Anyhow. Shifting it back onto streams and whatnot. So what are your favorite kinds of streams to do now? You've been streaming for about, I think it's, Christ, it's like a year and a half now, almost.
Oh man, yeah, I have. Oh my gosh. With a little break in between, but yeah, we'll about a year and a half. I think I actually like just chatting the most, honestly, because I have a lot to say all the time, and I always go off on a tangent, I feel. So I like streams where I can just talk about whatever. But I think I also enjoy gaming streams though. Well, it really depends on what game I'm playing and if it's stressful or not. Because if I play something like a horror game, then I'll be too stressed out to like focus on the stream and focus on chat. Because I like to talk to chat. So I think just chatting is my favorite. But like I don't. I like game streams as well, honestly. My least favorite is probably karaoke, because not because I don't enjoy doing it, but because I feel like I am forcing, like I am making your life, like I am hurting your ears. But I'm glad that I still have viewers that listen, I guess. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, but yeah, I think my least favorite is probably karaoke.
Fair enough, fair enough. Good karaoke is just the kind that, you know, you throw some effort into, or throw some jank into. Hi, I've seen people that literally just go off to scream certain openings.
Yeah, I think like having fun is the most important aspect of karaoke, which I do have fun, but I kind of feel bad for doing them sometimes. I think they're my least favorite, but other than that, I think yeah, I think we're I don't have a stream that I hate. I just have a stream that I dislike not as much as the others, which is karaoke.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, might as well go over your choice of games then. So what kind of games would you normally pick out then? Because I remember back in agency days, oh god, did we have some trouble here and there.
I think now I prefer indie games. Oh, I really like One Shot, like the game you recommended me. Actually, it's my favorite indie game now. I keep telling people about it. It's so good.
Okay,
so
okay.
Good. What the heck?
Here's the thing I have to say.
That's like a
I've only ever gotten past the first area in One Shot. So
it's really good though.
So when you were streaming the rest of it, I was watching along very intently.
I hope you enjoyed watching though, because it's really I don't feel like there's any other game like it, honestly. I enjoy like indie 8-bit sort of games where you don't have to like have that much gaming skill, because I clearly don't have any, but I like solving puzzles, so I like kind of like puzzly kind of games. I also like but yeah, mainly indie, honestly, because I feel like indie games have a sort of, I don't know, they all have this unique flair to them that I really enjoy.
Fair enough.
So yeah, but I really enjoyed One Shot. Actually, I was thinking of streaming it again, like just to show my viewers, like I don't mind playing this another time. It's so good.
Oh yeah. Some of the puzzles actually do mix themselves up. Some of them. So it is potentially replayable, and there are different endings as well if you haven't gotten around to those yet.
Yeah, so it's I haven't gotten around to the second ending. I think I've gotten the first and the last, so I still have one more ending to go. So it's like I don't know, man. I'm potentially thinking about playing again, just so that I could show this game to like more people. I'm just like, you know, One Shot is so good. It's such a good game.
You know, fair enough. That works fine then. That works fine. Anyhow, now that you've fully jumped into the indie VTuber scene and whatnot, and just like indie streaming, what are your thoughts on it? Like, have you run into any weird grievances, any kind of highlights? How do you find it?
Will I get cancelled for saying this? Oh my gosh. Hot take.
Go on.
Hot take. I don't know if it's because I'm coming in as an already established content creator, but I feel like a lot of people, I think they don't really know the direction they're going. Like, I think a lot of people think about followers or like viewers as like they pay too much attention to it and not as much on their content, when in reality your content is what makes people stay and come back for you. So I tend to find very baity posts kind of like meh. like I tend to find very baity posts kind of like meh, because I know a lot of and I also have seen a lot of people being very oddly jealous about, like, I don't know, like, oh, this person's model got like overnight fame or something, and like, how dare they go viral when they have no content. But like, honestly, the internet is not fair, okay? Like, the internet is not fucking fair. Like, if it was fair, like, I probably would not have any internet fame at all, because I am fucking skillless. Not really, but you get what I mean. Like, I am nowhere near, like, you know, some cosplayers I know, they make their own props. Like, one cosplayer I know made this like 3 meter like wide wings, like feathers from feathers themselves, and they're like not like, they're not big at all in the scene, you know. They're just like doing their own thing and having fun, and I think that's the most important thing, because I'm doing my, I honestly, I have never I'm not, I guess also because I'm super bad at tech and stuff, so I don't know a lot of the things that like normal, I don't know, I guess like I would say like influencers or cosplayers do. Like they would say stuff, they would do stuff like, oh, you know, I would plan my post to like gain this amount of reach or like focus on the numbers, but I'm super bad at that, so I've never done that before. Like, even for VTubing now and stuff, I'm just genuinely focusing on having fun and trying to make my audience have fun, and like also, you know, spill some tea and have some hot takes at the same time. but like, I feel like the current indie scene, because everybody wants to be an anime girl or guy, right? because everyone wants to be an anime girl, anime person, to be more inclusive. I think a lot of them focus too much on the things that other people do. So I think it's better if you focus more on yourself and your own content and how you can make your space inclusive and enjoyable. I think that's more important compared to like, oh, this person gained like 5,000 Twitter followers overnight. Oh my gosh, they're so bad. Like, they're horrible. And I'm just like, why? Also, Twitter drama, I'll never understand that, honestly. Like, every time I scroll Twitter, there will be like, I have this complex with this person. Like, you're an adult. Just settle it. Like, why is this a daily occurrence? I don't get it. But maybe, I don't know, man.
It was so bad that I think there was a month or two where there would just be a new thing every single day. And
yeah, I remember there being a month where like every single day there's like a new person talking shit about someone else. And I'm like, why?
Like, it was to the point where when it stopped, like when it just stopped for like 2 days, I turned over to my girlfriend and was just like, it's been 2 days and no one has talked shit.
It's been too quiet here.
This feels a little bit wrong for some reason. Huh.
But yeah, how should I put this? I think the current scene is full. I mean, because it's so, I think it's because it's so inclusive as well. Like, you know, you can be a PNG tuber, you can stream with like, you know, just something you've drawn yourself. Like, it's so easy to get into VTubing, or like, I don't know, PNG tubing, whatever you call it, that kind of thing. And it's so easy to just, you know, open up Twitch and start a stream, or like just use Twitter. That I feel like it's getting a little it's getting a little full with a lot of people who don't really know what they want, or don't really know what kind of I think they just want to be included instead of actually wanting to make something, which honestly there's nothing wrong with that, but I just wish, like, it just makes me a little intimidated to like approach other VTubers, because I think I take my content creation decently seriously. Like, I try to learn new things and I try to entertain my audience, stuff like that. So I wouldn't want to be, I don't know, man, like, I think it would be difficult for me to connect with someone who just like wants to be a VTuber for the sake of wanting to be one, I guess.
Oh, fair enough. And let's see.
It's not to say that there isn't any drama in cosplay. Of course, there's I've had my fair share. I've seen my fair share of drama, but I think also because at my level in cosplay, because I mean not to brag or anything, but at my level of following in cosplay, like I don't think I get involved in like the little disputes anymore. So it's quieter there, for a lack of a better word to express myself.
That's fine, that's fine. It's usually a lot quieter at the top unless you're some kind of celebrity, is how I'll put it. Because me, back on radio days, average 50,000 listeners, blah blah blah. Yeah, you heard jack and shit most of the time in terms of response. Like at most you would go during like your donation funds and whatnot and just being like, oh, okay, this is a nice letter from someone. Oh, this is a letter I can't read out on radio. Oh, I can't read that. Oh god. Oh god, they really hates the stuff, some of the stuff we put up on here sometimes, huh? Anyway. Hi. When it comes to indies, I normally find that people do like being a part of something, pretty much. So when there is something that people can, let's see, but when there is something people can latch onto easily and just identify with, then yeah, people jump ship pretty easily just so they can get into a community, is what I find. It's just
I do think so. I do think so. Also, Casca is saying that her muting the words VTuber and my experience with was the correct move. I don't. I do want to make friends. Oh, speaking about this is also a hot take. I might get canceled for it. Maybe I don't care. I don't know. Maybe Eco will get canceled for it for hosting me.
No,
but
don't.
I hate it. I hate it when people say stuff like, I don't care about numbers. I just want to be your friend. But like, you could tell that they actually really care.
Okay, I'm going to put it straight. Anyone who's a streamer, there's one thing you all have in common. You all want attention.
That's right. I get lonely easily. I want people to listen to me talk bullshit.
Like, that's the one thing that everyone on this platform has in common. You all want attention of some kind, and there's no avoiding that. You are trying to get viewers. I think, like, god freaking damn it.
On Twitter though, not on Twitch actually. I've not observed this on Twitch before, but like when on Twitter though, I feel like this is more common, especially with like smaller creators who really want to get big, but they don't really know, like I guess they don't really know how. But I guess I can't really say that because I don't really know how I don't know. I don't really know how I'm like semi-internet famous either, so I can't really say. But like not that I'm not grateful, of course, but in a respect, I feel like when I talk about like I feel like only when you're at a certain level and you can talk about like not caring, because honestly, when I say I don't care, I generally don't care. I don't really care if this person has like 100 Twitter followers or some shit. Like as long as they are genuine in like their friendship with me. But I also do feel that some people only like, you know, they only talk to you because of certain things, like certain factors. I definitely feel that for cosplay as well, but I think it's more prevalent in the VTubing scene. Maybe because of the new influx of like so many new VTubers. Well, I guess I'm still fairly new myself, so I can't really fault them on that.
You have been around for a year before this.
Well, but I don't know, man. A year seems like, you know, like I'm just learning how to walk, man.
We literally shoved you in during like one of the initial VTuber booms. You are,
I'm just like,
you are ancient at this point.
Am I?
Hi. You've been around, like, you started streaming maybe 2 or 3 months after I did, at most. You are ancient now.
Well. I would like to argue that Ruri is still new. My model's still a baby. I only been doing this for 1 month.
Bruh. Bro.
I have a fair point. I think
a fair point, but you're still carrying a decent amount of experience as well. is the thing.
Well, I think it's because I have like 7 to 8 years of like content creation under my
Yeah,
belt.
that too
So
is the thing.
I'm looking at it at like in a different way from someone who's just like entering content creation or streaming at the like very first time. Like maybe it's like their first month using Twitter, so they're like showing every aspect of the attention slut they are. But I am like good at hiding it. So I'm just like, wow, cringe. But I was cringe like 7 years ago. So it's honestly,
yeah.
I don't fault them for it. I just think that it's appearing on my feed a little too often. I don't think it's bad though, honestly.
Like everyone has to have started somewhere, is the thing. Like that's kind of just how it is. And when people aren't getting immediate gratification, people like complaining about not receiving immediate gratification.
I do get uncomfortable reading the complaints though. Like just because I think it's so mean. like having to put someone down for your own emotional gratification. I always found it really mean.
Yeah.
So I do get really uncomfortable with that. But if you're not, like if you're just like, I don't know, unleashing your inner attention slut, then I'm totally fine with that.
Oh. Fair enough then, fair enough. Because yeah, there are some people out there I just see make like some kind of interaction bait tweet every single day. And I'm just like,
I'm actually low-key uncomfortable with that. I have some mutuals, not gonna say who. Some mutuals. I'm low-key uncomfy. I don't think there's anything wrong, but it makes me uncomfy. Not that it makes everyone uncomfy. Different strokes for different folks.
Hi.
What is one card fortune?
Well, I just pulled a card, so hi.
Oh, that's cool. Oh man, you can do so many things. It's so cool. I want to do this many things.
Hi.
You're making me want to have arms on stream.
Oh, these arms are rather static arms. Hi. Meowtrius,
so...
your one card is the Hermit. Interpret that as you will. It is in the upright position. As for Labana, let's see. Hi, you drew the Empress in the reverse position. Hi. Interpret that as you will. Anyhow. My own personal view on things is just, let's see. I don't know. Because it's a new space and because it kind of carries, how does one say? Wolf in sheep's clothing, basically. Yeah. There are people that realize how to get to the top and how to get there in a decent manner. And then there are the people that, are completely new to things and are just getting completely baited in. Because, I'm not gonna lie, a good chunk of people that watch indie VTubers are likely indie VTubers themselves, is the thing. Hi.
Well, I think it's a little different for me since I'm also a cosplayer, so I still have some sort of like, I don't know, external channels.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think I'm not too involved in the indie scene, which I am actually grateful for, because I am honestly freaking intimidated. Like, I am so intimidated all the damn time. Like, sometimes I see people arguing, or I see like, I don't know, people being shady and shit. I'm just like, why? I'm just really like, what is going on? But I do enjoy the amount of support though in the indie VTuber scene, because I think for cosplay, especially because I have such a stark comparison, like it isn't as supportive, I think. Like people don't hype you up as much like other creators. So I think that's something really new that I experienced, that I think it's pretty okay. Like I decently enjoy it as long as it doesn't involve me.
Fair enough.
Like I decently enjoy viewing it. I don't enjoy being a part of it. So it probably explains why I don't have many indie VTuber friends, honestly, because I'm awkward as fuck with VTubers.
I can count about maybe 8 people in this chat right now who are VTubers, and I'm just like, hi, I see you there. I'm not gonna call you out, but hi.
Usually, if I have like one VTuber in my chat, I'll be like, wow, welcome.
Fair enough, fair enough. But hi. I don't know. When I look back at it at times, it kind of feels like the old role-playing community almost is the thing. Back when people just, sent, pretty much just kept sending roleplays and whatnot to each other and making little splinter communities based on that. Hi, there is quite a few similarities out there for it. Hi.
Ooh, I actually haven't. I'm not too familiar with the I don't know, internet space of the past. I only started actively using the internet, like social media and stuff, like outside, like for fandom stuff, like when I was maybe in high school. So I can't say I have much experience with all of that. I think when I started using social media was when, like, close to when I started cosplaying. So it's like, I feel like I don't know a lot of the internet nostalgia. But I do feel like VTubing is like giving people a chance to, like, I don't know, man, pretend they're not shady people. So I mean, not naming names, but I've seen my fair share of people who are like, you could just tell that they're fucking shady. Like they're just like, VTubing is just an excuse, like, to hide their shadiness. But like, that's why I think, like, you gotta be discerning when you make friends and shit. That's why I'm fucking afraid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say there are a couple of people that I've interviewed in past that are just goddamn freaking shady. Like, like there are some interviews that I have found very uncomfortable.
Do you just realize that on, like, chat, or do you like know beforehand, but you try to, like, overcome your fear?
Okay, it usually I figure it either about an hour in, because if in a single hour I have exhausted all of the questions I have had to ask a person, there is probably something wrong.
Because of how shady they are, or like because they're making you extremely uncomfortable?
Likely the latter, honestly, but there's been one or two where it's the former. And yeah, for those ones, I consider those my least favorite interviews to have done.
Well, I guess because you do so many of them, you can't really how should I put this? You can't really control, like, how they are, like, on interview, and then you find out too late. You're like, oh shit. I think because of the sheer amount of it that you do, that of these interviews that you do, that you can't really avoid, like, people having shady people, like, beating shady people, because I didn't know that there are so many shady people out there until, like, I don't know, being Instagram famous or whatever, and then the comments. So one of my videos so one of my videos on Instagram went viral. Like, it had like 1 million views and shit, and then the comments on the fucking video are just so okay. I personally find them really hilarious. Some people find it disturbing. I don't know, man, but it's really good entertainment for me, because I'm really, like, desensitized to this shit. But, like, that specific video, the comments are so degenerate that I thought I've seen it all, but no, apparently not.
Fair enough.
No, show Bob is like the least of my concerns, meow. That is like the mildest, like, that is the mildest of the comments that I've seen.
Fair enough. Cause oh god. There's some interesting people out there. There's
This guy. Like, I told my chat about it before, but, like, there's this guy that, like, feed pic is also very, very mild, honestly. But also, there's this guy that, like, he messages me every year, like, he DMs me on Instagram to tell me to marry him, like, every single year. He sends the same message, but he edits, like, his age. So it goes something like, hey Ruri, I'm, like, age something something, and, like, I've never had a girlfriend, and I wanted to marry you since I first saw you at, like, this event, and, like, you've been my dream girl for X years. Like, it increases, and then I dream about you all the time, and it's the exact same goddamn message. He sends it to me every fucking year.
Wow, that is a certain kind of dedication, but at the same time, Jesus,
yeah,
fuck,
I actually admire his determination. Like, if you have that much free time to send like this message to an internet stranger, like every single year on time, I'm pretty sure you could spend that time. I don't know, like, I don't know, taking like social etiquette classes. I don't know, man.
So, social etiquette. Oh god. Social etiquette is something some people in this community really need. Hi,
Oh
hi.
man, I think in every community, it's like all ACG related communities.
Like, all I can say is just don't air your dirty laundry. It never looks good.
Oh man, honestly, I would say like some broken part of me inside kind of enjoys it though. Like watching it, not being involved. Like I'm fine with it as long as I'm not involved. Because sometimes you just wanna see, you just wanna look at people having internet fights.
Hi,
Like sometimes it provides decent entertainment. Not all the time though. But when I get a beauty about this is that whenever I am in the mood for it, there is always something. There's always something out there that will satisfy my craving to see some people watch the world burn. So yeah.
I'm just gonna say, for most aspects of VTubing, there is probably something on the streets of Sydney I can relate it to. Hi. So
Sydney sounds wild. I should visit sometime, honestly. I've been planning to go to Australia for the longest time, and then I just keep putting it off because, like, ooh, shiny, I can go to Japan. I just...
if you hi, I would have said come to Smash, but hi. Smash is a month
Isn't
away.
it, like, really soon?
Yeah, it's just a month away. Hi.
I was saying that I would go eventually, like, during COVID period, and then now I'm too busy to go because I have a con where I'm, like, boothing in August. So, like, I've been busy preparing for that.
Man. But hi. So the most common one I usually use when it comes to VTubing is hi. Streaming is just like busking, basically. You are just doing it. You are just playing whatever to the air. Whoever wants to stop by and drop a donation, sure. They're not obliged to. And you're just doing it for the sake of it most of the time. Or, let's see, the Twitter clout. Here's the simple one. You ever see those... Let's see, you ever see pigeons on the side of the street?
Mm-hmm.
And then you ever see what happens when either rice or like breadcrumbs are, shoved on the side of the street next to these pigeons?
Offer free shit.
Hi. Would you like to have a crumb of clout? Oh.
Would you like to have a crumb of cloud? And they would be like, yes, please.
There are 20 or 30 other pigeons chasing after it.
Honestly, if you write the word VTuber and free in the same sentence, you'll probably gain a lot of traction. Because most VTubers, as am I, are broke as hell.
Uh-huh.
But also I find that the creators I relate the most to is probably creators that just like really enjoy making the content that they make. So I do feel appreciative that I can meet people like that in the VTubing scene, because I know a lot of people that are just like I mean they just want attention, which is fine, but then like I'm not gonna relate to you emotionally, but that's fine because you don't have to be friends with me, you know?
Like, I'll say the extent I find most things decent in the VTubing sphere is if you're a friendly acquaintance. Anyone who probes deeper into another person or another creator, yeah, just be prepared for what that comes with. Literally, yes.
I was dating my manager who is also my boyfriend, and we broke up. And then he was actually this other person and dating like 5 other girls at the same time. What? Was one of the dramas that I saw recently.
Huh?
No, I'm not even kidding. I saw some thread like that, and then I was like, "What the fuck?"
Nice.
So yes. I think friendly interactions are great. But then also, but then also, you know, like. But then also, like, when you get too close, like when two creators get too close, sometimes it's just like it's a recipe for trouble, honestly.
Hi. That depends on if those creators actually meld together or if they're actually just, just in it for other benefits. But anyhow. Let's see. Since you did want to finish up a bit earlier, I'll speed through the rest of these questions anyhow.
Okay. I mean, we could. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing okay for time, I think.
Oh, okay. In that case, then let's see. This next one is a relatively simple one, but for whatever reason, I've had a lot of people take this in a philosophical way. Philosophical way. Hi. I can't English today. I can't math today either, apparently, but
you can't tech today, apparently, too, because of my godly presence in your stream.
God freaking damn it. Anyway.
So the real question is, what can you do, Iko? What are you offering?
I want to be smooth brain. I've been big brain all day. Look, who the hell wants to know what 15 by 62 is? Like, fuck.
I, for one, do not.
Hi. Someone put the maximum bet on the side of a sickbo table. It was $15. If they scored the win, it was 62-1. They won that. I don't remember what I paid them, but I'm pretty sure it was correct. But anyway. What does content creation mean to you?
I don't know, man. Just having fun, probably. That's the most honest answer I can give. Like I want to have fun, but I also want to entertain people. So it's like, you know, it's mutually beneficial, except that I'm having more fun. So I'm basically like holding my audience at gunpoint to watch what I make. I'm just like, you know, I told you that I would do this, but today I'm not doing it, and you just have to deal with it, and that pleases me. So.
Alright. I'm gonna say there is one particularly common thread here. It's just, let's see. Anyone who gives me a very, very angsty answer to this is either doing terrible, going through some rough stuff, or has had a very long history of content creation. One of those three.
I think it's really fun though. I mean, I've had a long history of doing it, but like, I just honestly I don't know, man. Maybe it's the attention slut in me. I like validation. No, not really. But not that validation is bad. But like, I genuinely enjoy like creative processes. Like, I think it's pretty calming, and I have fun most times.
Right. Because yeah, the second part to that statement is anyone who gives me the answer, oh, they just want to have fun, is usually actually doing pretty good.
Really? Because I feel like having fun is so important though. Like, why would you do it if you hate it? Like, honestly, I'm not gonna come on. I'm not like the next Kiryu Coco or something. I'm not, you know, like I'm not making millions of dollars talking to my screen by myself every night. You know, so it's like if you don't have fun, then why the fuck are you doing this? Because honestly, like. Despite me also knowing like some cosplayers make like 5 digits a month, but like I don't think that I'm gonna be rich doing this. So I think having fun is like the most important aspect, because if you didn't have fun, then why the fuck would you be doing this?
Fair enough. Because let's say in my case, I'm not exactly doing my day job to be rich, because my day job pretty much pays peanuts, kinda. There's a lot of benefits and a lot of things I don't need to do because of my day job. But hi, the day job pays peanuts. The thing is, the quality of work is pretty good if you can get used to the stress. Hi, if you can get used to the stress of dealing at a casino, you can get used to the stress of anything, realistically speaking. Also, I'm
so bad with numbers, I don't think I could ever.
Also, it's just a lot of fun, usually. Hi.
It's good though, it's good to have fun. I prioritize my happiness over, well, most things.
I just find it as the most fun job I've done by quite a bit, is the thing.
Which is great, honestly. That's good to hear. Because I recently graduated and I, like from school, and then like now I'm just, now I'm just trying to find something that like fits my schedule, like allows me to have like breathing space and stuff. So I honestly think like being happy is one of the more important aspects of, you know, everything. I guess.
Join me. Become dealer. Don't worry,
No,
it's easy.
my math is too bad for that.
No,
though,
don't worry.
honestly.
Math was never my strong point either.
Do you guys like? Do you get tips? Is that allowed?
No. Tips are not allowed in Australia for dealers.
Yeah. I think they are not allowed in like Malaysia as well, because my cousin used to be a dealer, but he was like, some people would be really insistent and they'd like ask you like, because they can't give you the money like directly because there'll be like cameras and stuff, but they're like, oh, you could just tell me your bank account, I'll just transfer it to you. And he's like, what?
Oh,
Like some people would be really insistent because there's this myth that they believe like if you tip your, like if you get a big win and you tip your dealer, like you would continue getting wins. I don't know if you have that in Australia, but there's this kind of myth in Southeast Asia.
okay. Over here, we don't really have that. We just have a compliment and thank you dealer.
I see.
So let's see. In the high roller rooms, I get a lot of, oh, handsome boy. Yes. Pay out more. Like, fucking hell.
Handsome boy eco.
Hi. And it'll be both the grandfathers and the grandmothers both screaming that out.
All of them very, very agitated at their wins. It's like, oh, eco, you shining star in my life.
Oh my god. I've had that before. I've also had people come up to me being like, okay, one of my favorite customers, like this guy's a real piece of work sometimes, but hi, I love this guy because every time he comes up to my table, he's like, hey, you pay me today? I'm like, every time I like click my tongue, I'm like, maybe, we'll see. Place your bets.
Fun fact, I've never been to like a legit casino before because you have to, okay, so in Singapore you have to pay $100 to go into the casino in Singapore if you're a Singapore citizen, because they don't want people to go in. Yikes. Honestly, they just want to earn that cold hard tourist cash.
Oh.
so like I don't want to pay $100 to look at the casino, so I've never been to the casino. And when I went, like before, when I went overseas, like I wasn't of age yet, so I couldn't go in. So then after that, when I was of age, COVID hit, so I've never been to a casino before.
All I'll say is, let's see, when I compare the casino's odds to gacha odds, the casino is more ethical.
As someone who occasionally pays for gacha, I think casinos has better odds.
Yeah. How does one put it? Casinos are operated on a 90% return policy, pretty much. Like, over time, you are pretty much guaranteed to get 90% of your winnings or 90% of your losses back. They just shave
Honestly,
that 10% off.
I actually want to try gambling at casino, but I feel like it's so overwhelming though.
Oh, just
like there's so many things.
I'm just gonna say, don't do it. Don't do it. Stop there. The dealer here is telling you not do it. Don't go gamble.
Honestly, I feel like it's a good experience though, because I'm not the sort that like, I don't know, man, because I'm not the sort that gets high on like winning or anything, because I do gamble like for family gatherings and stuff, like doing like Chinese New Year and stuff. So we do that like on a small scale. So I'm not the sort that's like, oh, I'll bet $50 on this, because I'm, first of all, I'm freaking poor, but also like I just wanted to see how it feels like, going to a dealer table and like putting money on the table. Like I just want to know how it feels.
Minimums at a majority of my table are 100.
Oh wow!
Hi, Baccarat is a very scary game.
I'm afraid.
It is overglorified heads or tails. Don't play it. Don't play it. It is literally rigged against you.
Well, that is gambling, right?
Like, when you look into the odds, you have If you bet player, you have a 42% chance of winning. If you bet bank, you have a 46% chance of winning, but they take 5% of your money off the top if you win. And if you bet on a tie, you have about the rest of that left. Show
Honestly,
it,
it's
bank.
not that bad. Like the odds, it's better than gacha for sure.
Let's see, John B. Alright, no more bets, thank you. Free the player, natural 9 the bank. Oh, you actually won, John B. Okay. Here you go. Ow. Anyway. The next question. VTubers tend to have 3 very common answers for this one. They have become increasingly less common as the scene has developed, but nonetheless. What are your goals for the future?
Honestly, I just want to keep having fun. I remember the first day I started streaming on Twitch, and I had so much fun. And I was thinking, like, if 1 year down the road I would have continued having this much fun, then I would really be already really blessed, to be honest. Because I'm having fun every day when I stream, and it's so good, you know. So like, honestly, I just want to keep having fun.
Fair enough.
I don't know if that's like a weird answer to say. Also, I want to upgrade my stream visuals, like overlays and stuff. Eventually.
The one thing I'm gonna say about your overlays is, please utilize the follower and subscription boxes and whatnot.
I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to set it up. I've been putting off like learning that. You want to show me sometime, Ika?
Look, there's a little program called Stream Labels. If it is attached to your Stream Elements account and whatnot, or Streamlabs account, then you should be able to utilize it pretty easily. Hi.
Okay, I'll go look it up. Thank you. I've been trying to figure out how to do it, but I don't see. The thing about streaming stuff is stream labels. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, so the thing about streaming stuff is that like I don't know how to I don't know what to search, so I can't actually you know the thing, like I can't search like the description of the thing. Like I search something like how to make follower show on screen or something like that. So it's like it's so difficult because I don't know the keywords I should be searching. So I was like, how do I do this? Yeah, so there's that. Honestly,
Hi.
yeah, I think that's my
very
two
simple.
goals. Get better at tech and visual, and then also keep having fun.
Okay. Anyhow, Crash Course is very simple. Download Stream Labels, link it to your Twitch account, create a new text thingamajig in OBS, link that to whatever, notepad that it generates, essentially. And then that'll just keep updating as you utilize it. Make sure you have it open.
Gotcha.
Well, it's along those lines.
I added the, I kept the tab. I bookmarked it.
Hi. It's pretty straightforward. You just need to remember to open it up.
Well, I just need to remember.
Hi. Oh God.
Well, it's fine. They'll deal with it. I feel like my audience takes way too much of my shit. Like sometimes I'm like, oh sorry, I didn't know the audio was cut off because I was using this new voice noise suppressor. Like, oops. I just make them deal with it.
Don't worry, the number of times I have had my audience deal with reverb from me forgetting to turn it off on a random karaoke stream. Little too often, and most people don't question it because of how people end up saying my user. So, hi. Some people just think it's a part of it.
Yes. I hope they always think that. It's on purpose. My screams are scuffed on purpose. It's part of my character. It's part of my VTuber personality.
How do I put this? There was a time when when making stream schedules, would open MS Paint, write down a couple of things, and post it out to Discord.
Hey! It works. See, the purpose of a
Hi.
stream schedule is to communicate your schedule. So as long as the communication is done, then I am doing all right.
This was this was during the say so arc. Oi. Anyhow. And the villain arc. This one just opens up the notepad instead.
Yeah. So I'm not very much different, except now I have people that actually can't. So one of my friends was like, I can't take your bullshit anymore. She makes a schedule for me. She's like, I'm sick of your shit. And I'm like, what?
Hi. Just when I saw the notepad, I was like, as expected.
It is still the same person inside.
Hi. I'm like, yes, as expected. Anyhow.
Hey, you should be grateful I didn't do it in Comic Sans, which you hate. I was so tempted, but I held myself off. Nico, you should be counting your blessings. I'm sparing you from the pain.
Even my girlfriend is crying in the back. What have you done?
Comic Sans is great. It's great for inspiration. I write my essays in Comic Sans.
What?
It keeps the Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I just change it to like the correct font when I submit it, but I write it in Comic Sans. It's so good though. Like it keeps my creativity flowing.
Get out. Door's over there. Go. Just go. Get out. Hi. Even this one behind me is pissed too.
How dare? How dare?
Comic Sans is great. This is how I feel.
Comic Sans is the worst. Oh my
Tell my
god.
mother, and she's 50. This is why this is why which we said you're not a baby.
Comic Sans is great. What are you guys talking about? Comic Sans is only funny because it's ironic.
Oh.
No, man, I actually enjoy it. Like without the irony, I find it like, it's pure joy in a font. It's great.
What do you mean it's pure joy?
It spreads joy. Watching you suffer also spreads joy, so that's like a double win for me.
Anyway, most VTubers give 3 very common answers to the previous question. Number 1, they want to hit some kind of metrics goal, you know, make partner, blah blah blah, or hit a certain amount of viewership or followers, etc. Hi. Second one is they want to do a re-debut of some kind, eventually. That one's just needlessly common too.
Well, I haven't debuted for a reason, so that I don't have to do a re-debut, so that I like, I'll only do one when I have the money and power to make sure that I am satisfied with everything.
Yeah, the Tilde debut was fine. It's still up on YouTube.
Fuck! Stop! No!
Hi. If people are particularly
God
interested.
damn, it was muted for like 10 minutes or some shit.
Hi. If people are particularly interested, you can see the first time Ruri ever did a debut. Hi.
The first time I ever streamed. My stream virginity. You can
Let's
watch it if
see.
you want.
Oh,
maybe
it's
I
an
should
hour.
react to it on stream.
Oh, you could do that. It's an hour and a half long.
What the fuck? An hour and a half long with embarrassment.
Hi.
Oh man, Eco is punishing me for talking about Comic Sans on his stream. Eco is horrible. This is my punishment.
Hi. There's the link if you ever need it. Hi. Wait.
Which they won't. You won't need it. Trust me. You don't want to hurt yourself like that.
Fuck.
Love yourself. Practice self-love.
Okay.
Don't watch it.
So I saw what the first couple of seconds of the stream is, or first 2 minutes is, and it's just the one art that we got for you from what's it called, Eternals. What's it called, 10.
Yeah.
Hi. And there's Comic Sans layered on it.
Yes, correct. correct. I was so tempted to do that for my current stream. Like I was so tempted to do that because that opening scene is so good. It's so good. It's like pure art condensed into one picture.
God.
It's so good.
I swear, if you just randomly throw that one up every now and then, just God.
I still use the same opening theme though.
Oh yeah.
Because it reminds me of the Comic Sans and it pleases me.
Do I need to change my BGM now? Because I use that one as well. Hi.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can have matching BGMs.
Now that you've said that, it's just going to be Comic Sans immediately pops into the head.
Yes, that's right. It's gonna be like, you know, our agency solidarity with Comic Sans in the mix.
I'm gonna keep the music out of respect
The
to
blossoming
Zomu.
of a beautiful friendship, Eco.
I will keep the music out of respect for my buddy Zomu, but hi. Speaking of which, I need to get back to that guy on getting an interview out of him. Hi.
Yes, you should. He makes great music.
Zomu stuff's great. Anyhow, the last common answer that people get for this question is wanting to do ASMR content.
Oh man, I'm super uncomfy with ASMR.
Okay, that's not the most brutal response I've heard from that. But
No, I'm just uncomfy. I get why people like it. I'm just I'm scared.
No, because another friend, when I interviewed them, their response was literally straight up absolute disgust.
I don't feel disgusted. I'm scared. It's different.
Like
What I feel is fear and not disgust.
Like the moment they heard ASMR, they were immediately like, "Ew." They're like, "Oh, that violent a reaction, huh?"
No, what I feel is complete fear and not disgust. I don't know. I feel like my personal bubble is being invaded. I'm like, you are too close to me. Please get away. Please, I'm begging.
Fair enough.
It's like I haven't been in this close proximity with another human since I was in my mother's womb or something. I don't know. It is too close for comfort.
Oh god. Hi. I don't know. A lot of people want to try ASMR out.
I can't make it because I don't know how it like I don't know what goes into it, and I won't know what goes into it if I don't watch it, but I don't want to watch it. So that's why.
Okay, good question. Do you still have that SM58 lying around?
I'm using it for stream right now, honestly.
Oh, okay. Do you remember when I taught you about the proximity effects, moving closer to the mic, adding more bass, etc.? Hi, that's just the basis of ASMR.
I see. But so what? Like if I whisper right now, it's gonna be ASMR.
Kinda. You need to like move close to the mic and then like kinda whisper into the side of it.
No, stop. Oh no, Eco, please stop. It's torture.
No, I don't dare do that most of the time because
No, that's already too close. Like if I heard legit ASMR, I'd start like screeching. I'd be like, ah! Like
Hi. That's the main gist of ASMR, just using the proximity effect. The reason why people go ahead and say grab like specialized mics and whatnot is so they can make the proximity effect stronger.
that's the thing. You're getting too close to me. This internet stranger is getting too close to me. I do not want to be in that close proximity with anyone ever. Thank you.
Hi. Fair enough. Anyhow.
No, if Eco keeps doing this, I will legit run away from this interview. Like, I will end the call.
Don't worry.
I'll be like, okay, thank you for the interview. Love y'all. Bye. And I'll just leave.
Okay. We have 2 questions left. They're tangentially linked to each other. Hi. So, the first one, very, very simple one. Recommend some food. Any food whatsoever.
Recommend some food? Oh, man. There's this restaurant in Korea, because I recently went to Korea for a trip, that serves really good ginseng chicken stew. It's really good. Like, I didn't think, because it sounds super healthy, like, I don't know, herbal-y soups and whatnot, but it's so good. And it has like It has like glutinous rice inside of the chicken. It's really good. Like it's I've been thinking about it a lot ever since I came back to Singapore. So yeah, if you guys ever go to Korea, please go try it. It's like I mean I feel that most restaurants would have it good, but there is one really famous one. I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm just gonna like look for it and drop it in chat. But yeah, it's good. That's the food I would recommend. If you guys have like Korean food in your city, please go try ginseng chicken soup. It's really good.
Oh, ginseng chicken soup. Don't think I've ever had that. I haven't
I
had a
think
lot
it's
of Korean
quite
stuff
a
actually.
unique dish actually. Like I don't think many cultures have like a clear herbal kind of broth, but I think it's like a comfort food kind of thing.
Oh, interesting. Hi. Okay, that's definitely something I haven't heard recommended here before. All right.
What do people recommend? Like what, pizza?
Not quite pizza. Some people recommend like national dishes here and there. Others recommend just
Well, I guess
food,
I guess
food.
I now I feel obliged to like I don't know, eat chili crab in Singapore or something.
Eat more.
Chili crab, it's like a nationally famous dish. Like tourists come and eat it. It's like a chili tomato based sauce with like stir fried crab. It's actually pretty good if you can handle the spice.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
But yeah, that's not as important as the soup, of course, because I'm like I'm just insanely missing Korea right now. So
Fair enough. All right. As for the second half of this one, recommend a drink. Any drink whatsoever.
I guess let me think. Vodka with cranberry, honestly, what I'm craving right now. Which is one of my favorite drinks. If you haven't tried it, vodka with cranberry is really good. Also, absolute vodka kind of sucks. If you drink that, I judge you a little bit. You should drink something else. Grey Goose is all right, I think. But yeah,
Absolute is at least one step above Smirnoff.
Oh, I've never tried Smirnoff actually.
Oh, Smirnoff is the bottom of the barrel. Never.
Smirnoff is
subject
more
yourself to
expensive
that.
in Singapore than Absolute, though. Like Absolute is like the student alcohol. That's the cheapest one, and it's already like $50. Alcohol is super expensive here.
Okay. Sounds like alcohol in Singapore is roughly the price of Aussie alcohol, actually.
The alcohol tax in Singapore is like 400% or something.
Oh, it's about 200% if it's about $50 for vodka. Hi. That's about 200%.
It depends on I think it depends on the region, because it's like 400 for a soju, I think.
Wait, how much do you pay for a bottle of soju?
15? 12 to 15? Depends on the brand.
Oh,
It's like $1 in Korea, so it's like...
I bought 4 bottles of soju earlier for $40, so...
Oh, well, it's kind of similar then. Also, I saw like a 2-liter bottle of like soju in Korea for like 5 Singapore dollars. That's like almost 5 AUD. So that's like great if you want to get like shit faced. I think Korea is great for that.
I'm just gonna say, when I looked into Korea in terms of like taxation and whatnot, I was like, wow, Koreans have it terrible in terms of tax. Oh god.
Actually, their goods tax is all right.
Oh, like just income tax. Apparently, it's just absolutely miserable.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. That's where the government gets their money from.
Like when I looked at it, I was like, oh god, someone who earns like a 6-figure salary equivalent over here earns less than me in Korea. That's amazing.
Honestly, I think it's like probably that's why their like food and drink and stuff are so cheap, because they already like paid their dues.
Hi.
It's great for tourists, though, I would say.
They've already lost an arm and a leg.
That's right. It's great for tourists, though. I definitely would have to say, because I really enjoyed the low food tax.
Fair enough. Honestly, the last piece of Korean cuisine I had was... Oh wait, no, it was just K-barbecue. That's right.
Oh, that's good too. I had such great barbecue in Korea.
Hi. It was
It's
probably
like it somehow tastes different. I don't know how to explain it, but
Like
the meat cuts are different.
the one I had was probably one of the more fancier places because I'm usually at like the really dirt cheap kind of all you can eat kind of Korean barbecue places. It's like what, $30 on a night, and it's all you can eat for an hour and a half, something like that.
Yeah, we have that here too. Around the same price too.
Yeah. And then in the more upscale places, it's like, oh, you see the damage at the end. It's like, oh, we spent like
It's
$70
like
per person. Oh, fuck.
I eat like 2 pieces of meat and I'm like down $100.
That does tend to be the general feeling sometimes. And okay, so went to a place with the Sydney VTubing lot, and hi. When we found the place, it was in a weird upstairs kind of location to the point where we were like, we would never have seen that sign from the street.
Oh man,
How in-
Korea is full of that though. It's like full of 2nd to 5th level buildings that you would have never known that they were there.
Huh.
Like I relied so much on like the navigation system. Because if I didn't, it's like I literally don't know where anything is. It's like you look for a building and you walk on the street, but actually it's on the 5th floor of some random building on some side alley, and you're like, where? And these places are not even like shady places; they're like reputable. So you just be like, huh?
Okay, the worst time I've gotten lost, and this was for half an hour before my hospitality stagiaire, pretty much. It was trying to find the cafe I was supposed to be doing my placement at. And how does one put it? It was on the 2nd floor by the harbor side. I did not know it was a 2nd floor place. The 2nd floor was not written in the address.
Oh my
So,
gosh!
let's see. A little section of Sydney is called Darling Harbour. It's kind of a U shape. On one side is the aquarium. On the other side is the Maritime Museum. I managed to explore both sides and beyond both sides before I stopped at a travel agency, waved them down, was like, hey, do you know where this cafe is? No?
And they're like, no.
No, I'll Google it for you. Me. Thank you. I only have a BlackBerry. I have no mobile connection.
Honestly, like I feel like I've gotten lost so many times in Korea because they're like, oh, you take the lift to like the 5th floor, and I take the lift and it's like the wrong lift, so it goes to another building, and I'm like, wait, what? Or another part of the building at least, and I'm like, wait, this thing is here, so you have to take like, you have to like go convoluted ways to look for something. And also their train stations are ridiculous. They have like so usually like the boarding platform would be in like the middle, and then the trains would be at the side, but for them the trains are in the middle. So if you go to the wrong platform, you have to like walk this super roundabout route because they have a few train stations.
Oh,
And I'm just like,
I see now. Hi. So the worst incident I've had with elevators is the time I lost my staff ID, pretty much. So, lost my staff ID, lost a whole bunch of other items and whatnot. Lost my wallet, my keys, everything, because I forgot a bag on a light rail somewhere. But anyway. Yeah, the lost property inquiry for that just got cancelled, so I'm never seeing those things ever again.
well, I've lost my phone in Japan on the 2nd day of my trip, and obviously my phone has never been to be seen again. So, well, we all have our moments.
Yeah.
Except that I probably misplace my things a little more common than the average person. I would have to admit. But yeah, we all have our moments.
Yeah, because I lost my staff ID, I needed to use like a temporary staff ID, and the first day of it was fine. Whoever was at security did all of like the proper protocols and everything, and yeah. Staff ID I managed to get a temporary one, which got me access to doors, food, and all the other nice stuff, pretty much. Especially doors. Doors are very nice. Fuck, doors are nice.
Well, then that's not a big problem then, because I lost my
Yes.
staff pass and I couldn't go to the bathroom once.
Hi.
Because you have to, like, it's behind one of the locked, like, employee locked doors. I'm gonna go to bathroom. Every time I want to go to bathroom, I have to like borrow a staff pass or like wait till someone comes out.
Okay, so the second day is where it gets especially bad. You see, the security guard on staff on the second day didn't know the new procedure yet. I committed about 5 or 6 procedure violations in the first 10 seconds of getting to work.
Well, you know, we all have those moments. We all have those moments. Like triggering fire alarms accidentally. Not saying I did that, but also not saying I didn't do that.
Boy. So, hi. Number 1, I was issued the wrong kind of pass. Number 2, I headed up to a VIP floor without supposing to have access. Completely out of uniform as well. In very, I wouldn't say casual clothes, but semi-formal maybe. So not up to scratch for the dress code. Number 4, the AGM on staff at current was not supposed to sign off on those documents either, or get me a temporary pass issued. Number 5, when I came back to security, they issued me the wrong kind of temporary pass and didn't activate any of the features. So I didn't have access to doors. I did not have access to doors. So I had to wait for someone to come in and then go past. I'm like, yay, finally I can go back of house again. Finally. Because we rotate every hour, and on the hour you take a 15-minute break. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Hi, I did not have access to that. So I had to wait every single time. And the thing is...
Sounds like you had a wonderful time.
The thing is, I'd be like one of the last people tapped off for a break, so I'd go in, there would be no one else there, so I'd normally like taking the stairs. It's faster, more reliable. If you don't have access to doors, you can't open the fire exit. You can't take the stairs. You have to wait for the elevator. What's wrong with the elevator? It goes to 17 different floors.
All at once?
Hi.
Man.
I have to roll the gacha and hope that it was descending and not ascending. Because if it was ascending,
Sounds like you.
I would have to go to floor 17, then back down again.
Well, Eco. Great times at work, losing your staff pass, dying internally, climbing the stairs. All great things, all in a day's work.
Oh, right. There was one thing I forgot to mention about this staff pass. It's what allows you to have access to free food.
Oh man, that sucks. I love free food. Free food is like the lifeblood of poor people like me.
The staff buffet is pretty decent.
Oh man,
So
you have a buffet.
So I'm just staring at all the other dealers getting to eat from the special menu of the day. And I'm just there like...
You're just there like, I'm dying and starving, poor child.
I have my milk and Cocoa Pops. That's all we have access to outside.
Oh man.
Can I have some of that fried chicken, please? Please.
Man, how do we get from drinks to eco starving?
It happens. It happens. After the roller coaster of a day I've had today, I'm half tempted to just pop downstairs, see if my roommate's willing to share some of that soju I picked up for him. Hi.
Yes. Sometimes you just gotta drink your troubles away.
Hi.
Is that why your model is like a bartender?
Hi. I can pull out the bottle. Let's see. Here it is. Hi.
Nice.
Hmm.
Oh man, I really want to have hands.
Oh, all of these hands are just individually drawn hands.
I really want to have hands now. You're making me want to have hands.
Hi, hi. I'll say, realistically
Hands are great.
speaking,
Also cute emotes are great. Also like tongues are everything. Like, oh, I want this, I want that, and then the one day though, one day I'll get it.
one day. I think my internet's kind of hit its limit at this point. Hi, hi.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good time though. It's a good time.
Yeah. Hi. Anyhow, thanks for accepting the interview. Hi.
Thank you. This one has been a long time coming indeed.
Hi.
Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in too. I hope you enjoyed listening to us rambling about stuff. My friends in the background are like waving at the screen.
Hi. Thank you, friends out the back. Hi. Alright, let's see if I've got someone to raid tonight. Well, there's a couple of people I can raid tonight. Yeah. Wait, what is it, Casca? Yeah.
Do you usually raid people, or do you just like I don't know? Do
Yeah,
you just go on like a whim? Do you ever raid strangers actually?
Very rarely strangers.
Because I've been raided by some people I didn't know, and I was like, people do that. People raid people they don't know. I didn't know that was a thing.
Like, I normally raid people that I do know at least, or at least have heard of.
Yeah, I do that as well. But like, apparently people, yeah.
Oh yeah, Costco. Some of them are repeats, mainly just so I can utilize them in certain other places. Because you can't use follower emotes outside of your own channel. Alright, let's see. We'll go with... Alright. What sounds more interesting to you? A Tanuki that speaks in a southwestern Australian accent? Or a koala which speaks in rapid fire?
Why are all of these so Australian?
They're both Australian, but hi.
You're like, I'm showing you the local flavors. The former sounds pretty cool. I actually haven't heard any VTubers speaking like a super Australian accent.
Okay. We'll go Mika then. Hi.
Which is oddly funny because I don't know many Singaporean VTubers. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll be fine alone, I guess.
Oh, Singaporean VTubers, there's an entire community of them. Hi. It's kind of scary how many of them there are sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think I know a single one. Do I? Maybe I do know like one.
Maybe. Hi. Anyhow.
I'll get there eventually. One day I can show you the local flavors too.
Ha. Hi. But yeah, SJVT is a thing. It is a very big community.
Yeah, I do know of their existence. I just don't know anyone like personally.
Fair enough. Anyhow, I'll transition this to, you know what, just the BRB screen actually, because I think I used Tilde's theme for this one, actually. Hi. I think I did. Hi. Anyhow, once again, thanks for the interview. Go say hello to this Tanuki.
Okay, thank you all for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Oh, really? The transitions are still broken?